Hello, welcome to Wednesday's strength class. I've just remembered I've just forgotten to bring in my my chair. I'll just go and get it. Here we are. Got it. That's it. So just in case you're new to the class, well, I'll start that later. Right. So what am I going to talk about? Oh, I've got a sore back. What are we going to talk about today? Yes, there's the running club is doing like a 12 days of Christmas type thing, exercises every day. And it occurred to me that somebody said that they were going to do my class, hi Kaz, and that it counted towards mobility. And it made me think that the strength class that we're doing is not sort of in isolation. Everything you do physically is linked. So the running or walking fast or walking, doing the 6K daily steps challenge, more of which later. To do that, you need to have a certain amount of strength. And the exercises that we do here, particularly the ones that do the thighs and the glutes, help if you want to start walking or if you're a runner. The core ones help because if you've ever damaged these muscles, you know, if you've ever, in Shetland we call it being spaggy, it's DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. You know, if you've overworked a muscle and it's really sore. If you've ever done that with your abs, you will realize how much you use your core in everyday life. Everything that you do. I mean, I can remember once overdoing it, and even driving the car, just sort of using the pedals and everything was like, oh. So everything that you do is interlinked. And this class concentrates, I call it a strength class, and we do quite a lot of strength exercises, but there's also balance and coordination and flexibility. So don't think of this as just a strength class. Think of it as sort of part of the overall fitness and as a sort of add-on to Wednesdays. Wednesdays is for people really, well, no, Wednesdays are different exercises, so they do different muscles, although some of the exercises are the same. The main difference is this one, you really need to be able to get up and down off the floor, which some people that do the Wednesday class can't do, I know. Oh, yes. Oh no, I'll wait till 11 because some people don't sort of join the class until about 11. Yes, don't forget, starting January the 1st, we've got the 6K daily steps challenge. So for the whole of January, I'm challenging you to walk at least 6,000 steps every day. And you can start now, you don't have to wait until January. But the thing to do is, I've put up a thing about it on my, when I'm looking back on this, I think, oh, stand still, woman. So I'll stand still. When on my Facebook page, I've pinned to the top about the 6K daily steps challenge and also tips on how to get started and things. The main thing to do is it's to try and get 6,000 steps over the whole day, not to go out and do 6,000 and then sort of sit on the sofa. It's just really to get you moving more. And then once you can do 6,000 comfortably, who knows how many you might do. The world could be your oyster. Well, literally. When we come back after the Christmas break, I'll tell you about my circumpolar race around the world, CRAW for short. It's a mere 30,000 miles, 30,000, kilometers. Yeah, a mere nothing. Not really doing it, obviously, virtually, with a team of people. Yes, so the 6K daily steps challenge. If you go on my Facebook page all the time, especially from January, the screen's gone a funny color. I don't know whether it's because outside is gone, the sun has changed. You'll find out about the 6K daily steps challenge and how to do it and what to do. Because walking 6,000 steps every day will really, really help you. All you need is a bit of time, a pair of good shoes, a pedometer or a pedometer app on your phone. iPhone. I don't know why I said that. I'm an Android girl, me. Right. It's by my watch. It's 11:01 now. So if you've just joined us, welcome to the Monday's strength class. I'm all over the place. Bit demob happy because this last class before the Christmas break, the last strength class, there's a functional fitness class on Wednesday, but this is the last strength class before Christmas, and the classes will resume on the Monday the 11th of January. So that's a whole month off. Well, I'm having a month off teaching it, but you obviously should not have a whole month off. You should be doing little bits of these exercises all through the week anyway, rather than just doing it on a Monday at 11 o'clock. You should be doing that, but then also doing squats throughout the week, and maybe a plank or two, maybe a couple of press-ups, dead bug, maybe walking quite a bit. Anyway, so we're going to start with a warm-up. I'm just going to move the chair because it's in the way. We're going to start with a warm-up, and then we're going to do, this class is a bit faster than the other class, and hopefully, I'll shut up now because hopefully I'll talk less. So just walking on the spot, using it on your toes if you can, and try and keep it really quiet. Don't sort of dad your feet down. Try and be nice and quiet. Using your arms, sort of slightly exaggerating the swing of your arms so that your shoulders get movement as well. I'm just going to do that for a few more seconds. Not going to do it a lot because I find it incredibly boring. Once we've done the warm-up, which should be about 5-7 minutes, we'll go on to the main body of the exercise. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 exercises that we do standing up, and 1, 2, 3, 4 exercises on the floor, although it might seem like 5 because we do 2 side planks, 1 on each side. Right, so walking, 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 and 3, 2, 1. Right, having your hand on your shoulder like a wing, have your arms sticking out at 180 degrees from your body. Imagine there's a pencil on the end, and we're going to do 5 big circles with our imaginary pencil on our imaginary wall. 3, 4, 5, nice and slow, full range of movement. Other way, 1, forwards, 2, nice, full range of movement. 3, 4, 5, other side, imaginary pencil switches over, back, 1, 2, it's just your arm that moves. I know my body moved then, so don't sort of be doing that. 3, 4, 5, and then forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm much less coordinated with my left-hand side. Last one of the arms is the one where we raise one arm and the other arm goes back. If you can't get your arm up by your ear, doesn't matter. Just take it to where it is comfortable going. Never force it. So we're going to go just using your arms. 1, don't sway. 2, 3, nice and slow and controlled. 4, this is really good for your back. 5, and your posture. This is one of the exercises. 6, that you could do throughout the week. 7, because although it's a warm-up, it's a strength one as well. 8, 9, 10. I think I cocked up the counting there again. Oh, heck, what am I doing? That might be 11, it might be 10, I'm not sure. I tend to get confused with the counting if I'm trying to talk and count at the same time. Right, we're going to do heel digs. This is still the warm-up. And at the same time as we're doing the heel digs, we're going to anchor the elbows into the waist, and we're going to do a bicep curl with the opposite arm. Not the same arm as I just did then. So opposite arm and leg, just to get you a wee bit coordinated. So you're doing heel digs with your feet, and you're doing bicep curls with the opposite arm. 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to just take a step out to the side. Just a little step, not a big step. And prayer hands. And as our leg goes out, our arms go out, pushing the air away. Although this is warm up, again, it's strength as well, and balance, and coordination. When you're doing this, try not to let your knee fall in like that. Keep your knees and your hips forward, like car headlights. 3, 2, 1. And then step back. And at the same time, you're going to, falling over, talking about balance, you're going to push your hands straight out. So, hands go right out, spread your fingers, jazz hands. I'm going to put this down just a tad, keep going. That's a bit better. Keep your knees pointing forward. In this one particularly, there might be a temptation to let your knee fall in. My right knee wants to fall in a bit more than my left. Try and keep them facing forwards like car headlights. 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to just do a toe tap. And at the same time, just swing your arms. Nice and relaxed. Maybe do a little exaggerated swing so that your shoulders are moving. Get that synovial fluid warmed up so that it lubricates the joints. We're just like cars, really. We need engine oil to stop us seizing up. Only our engine oil is called synovial fluid. 3, 2, 1. Right, we're going to put all that together, and because it's good for your brain and your coordination. So we're going to do heel digs, side, back, toe tap. Heel dig, side, back, toe tap. Heel dig, side, back, toe tap. Heel dig, side, back, toe tap. One more. Heel dig, side, back, toe tap. Right, hopefully you're sufficiently warmed up. So we're going to start first. We always start with a squat. I don't know why, maybe it's to get it out of the way. I'm just going to put this down a little bit. Right, so if you remember, hang on, it's cutting off the top of my head now. Right, so a squat is sitting down without the chair. So just imagine if the chair was there, if you sat, you would do that. You don't sit down like that. So the main thing of this is to keep your knees behind your feet, behind your toes, I mean. So it's like that. Woo-hoo. The weight is on your heels. If you only go down to there, absolutely fine. If you can go down to there, absolutely fine too. You need a lot of strength in your thighs and your butt to be able to go down. So if you can only go there, that's fine. It's technique I want. Don't let your knees come in. So you, again, car headlights, eyes in your chest pointing forwards, and we're going to do 10. So we're going to go 1. I'm going to go side on, so as you can see, 2, 3. See how my calves are more or less, my lower leg is hardly moving. 4. Nice and slow and controlled. 5. Stick that bum out. 6. I see a lot of squatting on the telly, 7 in exercise videos. 8. 9. 10. And I think, oh no, that's not right. Oh, somebody's phoning me. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to get into the squat position now. So if you will only go about there. And then what we're going to do though, there, woohoo, there, and then we're going to pulse. So just up and down, just very gently. Up and down, just get that butt going up and down. Butt. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Can your thighs feel it? Woo! Mine can. Just as a little added bit of torture. Right, give yourself a wee bit of a wiggle. Next one we're going to do, have the chair, and we're going to have the back at the left-hand side, or the right, it's up to you, but I usually start with it on this side. Oh. So, legs are perpendicular from the hips, 90 degrees. Leaning here, back is straight, head is in alignment with your spine. It's not down here and it's not up there. It's in alignment. I'm going to raise the right arm in line with your ear and at the same time take your left leg back. So from the tip of your finger to the back of your heel should be a straight line, more or less. Down. And then again, if you do your hand first and then your leg, it makes the balance easier. 2. 3. 4. Arm first. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Whenever you're doing an exercise, 10. Whenever you're doing an exercise, it's quite a good idea to do one in a full-length mirror from time to time, just so that you can check that your limbs and your body is actually doing what you want it to do and what you think it's doing. I've got the monitor, so I can look at that. Right, other side. I've turned the chair around. You can turn your body around. Have I got enough room? Yes, I have. So, left arm by your ear, right arm back. And then down. Arm, leg. 2. Arm, leg. Nice and slow and controlled. Arm, leg. This is 4. Arm, leg. Whoops, 5. My leg's a bit high there, actually. Arm, leg. See what I mean? It's good to have a look and see if you are doing what you think you're doing. 6. Arm. 7. 8. 9. Oh, 10. Whew. Right, what are we doing now? Oh yes, the press up. Now, we're going to do the wall press up. Last week, I experimented, and for some people, they found it was actually easier if you go on the stairs like this and do it. They found it easier. If you haven't got stairs, do the wall press up. I can't really show you the stairs. Maybe if I put it there and then tilt it down. Oh yeah, there. Can you see that? So with stairs, you would go to about there and then you would do that. That's probably easier technically, but it might be harder physically than doing it against the wall. If you're doing it against the wall, you stand so that your arms can comfortably touch the wall at shoulder height, just slightly wider than shoulder width, and then take a little step back so that you're leaning, so that if you moved your hands, you'd fall. And then I'm going to put mine a bit lower, actually, and maybe a bit wider. And then you're just going to, just using your arms and nothing else. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't dip your head forward. 10. It's just your arms that move. Whew. Give your arms a bit of a wriggle, because we're going to do that again, if you can. If you've done the stairs and you're quite really exhausted from doing the stairs, then just sit this out. Back there, step back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I find this quite tough. 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, well done. Let's just move you back. You see my Christmas tree there. Oops, that way. The dog is terrified of it for some reason, and he seems to forget that it's there. So we'll go out for a walk, and then he'll come in and see it again, as if for the first time, and start barking at it. Oh, just tip this down a bit so as my head's not cut off. Oh no, I needed to do it the other way, didn't I? Right, I'm going to go back here. Right, I've lost the top of my head. Right, the next thing we're doing is the lunge. So if you want to, use the chair to hold on to, because lunging can unbalance you. If you don't need the chair, that's fine. And remember, a lunge is 4 distinct steps, literally. So hands on hips, feet hip width apart, step forward, bend, up, back. I'll show you from the side as well. That's 1. Don't put the back knee on the ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Remember, hips and knees. 1, headlights. 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. Keep your torso upright as well. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. Well done. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just take a little time. Sometimes it takes me time to balance. 2, 2. 3, 4, 5. You see the little wobbles there? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Right, we're going on the floor now. So get yourself safely onto the floor. I'm just going to get the stopwatch on. What did we do before mobile phones? Right, clock, stopwatch, reset. Right, we're going to do, I'm going to put this down a little bit because I'll be on the floor. We're going to do a minute. We're going to do a minute of the full plank and then 30 seconds each side plank. Okay, so remember the full plank is you're up on your toes, get your elbows under your shoulders like a sphinx, except you're not back like this. Your whole body is like a plank, hence the name. Your bum's not up in the air, your back isn't sagging, you're just flat. And on your marks, set, off we go. I don't know whether to count this down in 10-second batches. I will do. 10 seconds gone. Think nice Christmassy thoughts or nice summery thoughts. 20 seconds. 30 seconds, halfway there. Next Monday is the shortest day. Hooray! 40 seconds. Back up towards summer after next Monday. 50 seconds, 10 measly seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Well done. Did you manage that? It's hard. I'm not going to pretend it's not hard. Right. Side plank now. Your elbows take a bit of a bashing in this sequence. So remember, it's really vital to have your elbow under your shoulder. And we're going either up like this, or if you can't manage the full one, the lower leg is bent and you're going up. And we're going to do 30 seconds, starting, well, let's get up first, and then starting now. So your whole body is in a straight line. I think this is harder than the full plank. Right, we're halfway now. 20 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Really well done if you manage 30 seconds. I know some of you find this particularly hard. Other side, remember, take time to get your elbow under your shoulder. If you do nothing else, that's the most important bit. Up we go, and starting the clock now. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Well done if you managed all that. Right, we're going to do dead bug. So, remember, lying on your back, get the small of your back into the floor, so your back's not arched. Lying down, and remember, breathe out, pull your navel into your backbone, release it slightly, keep breathing, and that is your core engaged. Going to bring one leg up and the other leg up, so it's what's called tabletop. Arms up like this, so you resemble a dead bug. And we're going to do the left leg and the right arm, just touching the floor and back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, try not to let the other leg and arm move. 5, 6. You control your limbs. 7, 8, 9, 10. Put your feet down. Grab your knees. Just have a little roll, just to sort of relax yourself a bit, whatever feels good. And then exhale. Pull your navel into your backbone. Tighten everything. Legs into tabletop. Arms up. And this time, it's the left arm and the right leg. And the right leg, arm and the left leg do not move. So it's, I just have to think about this. 1. Until I start doing it, I have to really think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then relax. Pull your knees in if you want. We're staying on the floor. I'm going to shut that door. I'm almost in silhouette, aren't I? That's a bit better. Oh. What does amateurs have to put up with? Oh yes, that might be a good one for next time. Yeah, because I'm going to vary these a bit. Right, yes, so lying on the floor, knees bent, have your heels so that you can almost reach them with your middle finger. We're going to do a bridge. We're going to go up in the bridge, squeeze those glutes. Imagine you've got a pound coin between your bum cheeks. Really squeeze, and then down, and then straight back up again. 1, really squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, really squeeze. 8, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 9, remember your thighs stay parallel. 9, they don't fall out or come in. 10. Right, that's it. Ooh. If you could get yourself safely to your feet. And what we're going to do, we're going to finish the exercise section by doing the heartbeat, which is 3 30-second, oh no, we need that. 3 30-second bouts of 20 seconds of high intensity exercise, which is, as you remember, running on the spot. Tiny little steps like that, tiny little steps, and your arms are going, but not hunching. We're going to do it three bouts of 20 seconds. Are you all up on your feet? And then when this is finished, don't go rushing off, because we're going to do some stretching. Right. So, on your marks, set, go. "17, 18, 19, 20. Well done. How was that? Kaz, if you're there, I look forward to the picture. You can DM it to me if you want, if you don't want to put it on. Oh, no, I suppose it's going on the CR page, isn't it? If you're not there, it doesn't really matter. You won't have heard this, will you? How's that? Are you recovered? I'm going to assume you are. So, second session, on your marks, set, off you go. "17, 18, 19, 20. Well done. How's it going? Is it getting any easier doing this? It should probably still feel just as hard, because you'll get fitter as it progresses. So you'll still put in the same amount of effort. You just might recover more slowly. Right, so you've had nearly 30 seconds rest. That's enough for anybody. So we'll start again. You ready? On your marks, set, off you go. "17, 18, 19, 20. Well done. Right, whilst you're recovering, just a reminder that if you've enjoyed the class, there's a facility underneath in the comments section with a link to buy me a coffee. You can buy me a coffee if you have enjoyed the class, if you so wish. There's no obligation. So if you're a bit stretched one week, and Christmas is coming up, I know, so there's no magic money tree, although it seems there is. And yes, so this is the last class. I hope I see you on Wednesday as well. But if I don't see you on Wednesday and I don't see you actually in the flesh, have a lovely Christmas and New Year, and don't go anywhere, because we're still doing the stretching. Oh, okay, Kaz. Bye. What was I going to say? Yes, have a lovely Christmas and New Year, and I'll see you on the 11th. But let's get into the stretches. So, calf stretch, back leg straight, heels, both feet on the ground. I'll bring this down a bit. Feet facing forward, both feet facing the same way. That's it. Leaning forward, you should feel the stretch at the top of your calf. And then just slightly bend your back knee and your heel will come off the ground, but feel the stretch moving down into your Achilles. And then swap legs. Did you see that nimble little hop there? That's a bit too much, that. And then gently bend your back knee. Heel will come off the ground. Feel the stretch going down into your Achilles. I'm going to stretch this a bit because my Achilles has been, it's all right, but it's a bit weird. Okay, right. Quadricep stretch. If you can, grab your toe, your foot, your shoe, your trouser leg, put a towel around your ankle, whatever. Standing straight with knees together. If you can't do that, do this, dynamic stretching. And see if you can hit your hands behind your back. Okay, I'm going to statically stretch. Dynamic stretchers, you keep flicking your legs up. It does work because when I first started doing the dynamic stretch, I couldn't reach my hand with my left leg, but now it's easy. So it does work. And then dynamic stretchers keep stretching, and static stretchers switch legs. I'm going to try and do this without holding on. Not doing a very good job of it initially, but it's getting better now. Woo-hoo, it's getting better now. It's not a balancing exercise, but you can make it so because it's good for you to practice balancing on one leg, especially with your other leg pulled up behind you. Okay, cease. Hamstrings, big muscles at the back of your thighs, sitting in the chair, sitting at the front of the chair, well forward. Knees at 90 degrees, ankles under your knees, sitting up nice and straight, leg forward, toe pulled back, lean forward. From the hips, not the waist, I should have said. So that you feel the stretch. It should goes from there right down. If you pull your toe back slightly, that's a sort of moment. Remember, stretching should be challenging but not painful. If anything hurts when you're exercising, stop immediately. There's the effort where muscles are coming back to life, which is normal, or there's pain, and you know the difference. Sitting up, change legs, sitting up straight from the hips, not from the waist. You yourself, yes, you recognize the difference. So if a muscle is if you're putting a muscle under pressure and it's like, oh, I don't like this very much, that's totally different from, ow, that hurt. And if you get an ow, that hurt moment, stop. No pain, no gain is a lot of old rubbish. No pain, good thing. Doesn't really rhyme, does it? And then standing up. And then get the chair. You can hold on or not if you like. We're just going to swing the leg a bit and do a bit of dynamic stretching of the hip flexors. 1, 2, 3. Try not to lean forward. It's just your hips. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the other side. 1, 2, hold on to the banister. 3, 4, don't turn to the side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just to get these a bit stretched. Right, hands out. Hello. Didn't notice there, my head sort of disappeared. Arms at shoulder height. Round the tree, so it's like that, not like that. And then dip your head. And then if you can, interlink your hands behind your back. If you can't, just try and get your elbows together. If you can interlink them, just lift your hands up. Comme ça. So it's out like that, just so to get a good stretch across your chest. That's the other thing. If you haven't already and you would like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be very kind of you. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just a way of saying like. And if you like this, if you click like on this actual lesson as well, that would be helpful. And then last one, hand up, palm facing back, down your back. So it looks like that. And then if you've got any shoulder mobility problems, just leave this one out. And then push the upper arm back so that you're stretching here. And then release that. And do the other one. You don't have to subscribe to every time you go onto my YouTube channel. But if you haven't subscribed, I'd be very grateful if you have. Like, subscribe, buy me a coffee. It's all go, isn't it? And that is it. So have a lovely Christmas and New Year. Don't forget to keep doing the exercises, even if you're only doing this or the occasional squat. And if I don't see you on Wednesday, I will see you on the 11th of January, 2021. Wow. Oops, I'm doing the wrong one. I was just about to edit it.